and I'll close the door. Okay, so we're live now. So good evening, everyone. Welcome to my class. I'm very happy to be with you, and I'm sure we'll work very well together. I'm sorry for Sarah. She had to move to another class. I hope I'll be as good. I'll try my best anyway. And in any case, feel free to correct me if you notice some mistakes I can make, because I'm not a mother tongue as Sarah was, but I'm sure we'll manage very well anyway. And please forgive me if I will correct you. But please remember that making mistakes is the essential, necessary step to go on learning. Nobody can do anything without making mistakes. And that applies to sports, to languages, to science, to any field. You learn only by making mistakes and retrying and retrying again and retrying again till you finally find or learn the good solution. So don't you worry in the least. We are a group. We're going to decide together what the targets we want to reach, and everybody will contribute with their best, including me. So feel free to, I don't know, to suggest anything, to ask me anything, and to correct me if you find if you feel I've said I've told something wrong or whatever. So here we are, other people coming. Hi, Julia, welcome. Hello. Christina, welcome to. Christina was with
welcome
us.
Again.
Yeah, yes, you're back again. Yes. Yes. Okay, I was telling you my name is Maria Pia and I'll be your teacher. Now for the rest of the course. It's always very difficult to continue somebody else's job. So please forgive me. I have no idea what was Sarah's program, what she had in mind, and what are the targets you shared together. So please forgive me if I ask you some 5 minutes of your time to to understand what are your expectations from this course, what are your requests, what are the targets you want to reach, and everything. I have prepared a questionnaire which I'm going to share with you via WhatsApp. And before doing that, I wanted to make sure it's a very easy questionnaire, like what's your job, what do you do?
I'm sorry, I have my telephone in the car.
Okay, no problems. You can tell me and I can reply on your behalf, no problems. First, before going on though, hi Tiziana, welcome. Before going on though, I want to check, is everybody on the WhatsApp chat? Are you all on the WhatsApp chat? Perfect. So if I share the link with you, you will be able to reply to the questionnaire, won't you? Right. It takes 5 minutes, but it helps me understand where we will have to go. Because unfortunately, 2 hours every fortnight, every 2 weeks is nothing to learn a language. But I'm very practical. I tend to be a very practical person. So if I understand what are your aims, your goals, and so on, I'm sure we can work together those goals and reach something. So I'm going to share the link with you. And
Maria, maybe you can also, Maria, sorry, you can also share it here in the chat. So both in WhatsApp or here in the chat.
Will you be able to complete maybe if I go under sondaggi?
If it's a link, You can.
Oh, the link in the chat.
Yeah,
but
you share
then
the link in
you
the
have to
chat.
copy it.
Yes, the same.
Because otherwise you'll have to copy it.
Oh no, send it. Okay, send it on WhatsApp, and I will copy and paste it in the chat. Okay.
Whatever you prefer, yes. But it's easier for you to reply through the mobile phone.
I said for Paloma
And
that she
Paloma-
doesn't have the mobile.
No,
with
no,
her.
but she can tell me.
Okay.
So I wanted to do it in advance, but then I decided to wait to talk to you, because if there are any questions, any, I don't know, something you need to be clarified on and so on, we're here, we can talk, it's easier. And it only takes 5 minutes. So the question
Maria
is,
Pia, I just go downstairs and take the mobile phone.
Yes, don't worry, yes. Paloma, I was asking you the questions if you want to.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no problems.
Okay.
So the first question is, why are you attending this course? I needed to know whether you want to prepare for an exam, or if you need a support for your teaching. Maybe you wanted to teach a subject in English.
Okay.
Or if you simply are attending the course to improve your English, this kind of things.
Okay.
So,
I'm
Paloma,
here to improve my English, because I'm not English teacher. I teach music, and
okay.
I'm not going to do any exam, maybe in the future, but not in the.
Okay, so to improve my English, perfect. Let's go on. Question number 2. What are your expectations from this course?
Just to know people that speak English with me, and so take the language a little bit fresh in my mind.
Okay, improve the language.
Yeah.
And meet people. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Perfect. Question number 3. Is everybody okay with the questions up to now? How much time, how long do you plan to dedicate to this course? Possibility number 1, only the lesson period. Possibility number 2, less than 3 hours a fortnight, 3 hours every 2 weeks, less than 3 hours. You know, in addition to the lesson.
Yeah.
Possibility number 3, about 3 hours a fortnight, but divided something like 15 minutes per day. So.
No, I mean the second one.
Okay, right. And which abilities would you like to improve? Listening, speaking, reading, writing, or all of them?
All of them. I need all
or
of them.
Maybe, or 2 or 3 of them, whatever you prefer.
For me, it's important also understanding, listening.
Okay, listening.
But anyway, also speaking. But I know that in video meet is not so easy to improve the speaking, because we have not much time to do it.
Aren't you speaking now? Yes, all is possible. Don't you worry. I just needed to know what you need, what you want to do, because I want to do what you want to do. So everything is possible. So listening, speaking. Do you want to add reading or writing or not? No.
Maybe less important for me, maybe. But
okay.
Everything
Right.
is important. But
any topics of particular interest? Music? I don't know.
For me, no problem. I like to.
I mean, the idea is, if we have to listen to something, what topics would you like? Because I mean, it's the same for me to look for something on history or geography or science or music. Or
for me, it's the same. I mean, something new, maybe. No.
Okay, anything.
Maybe not historical things. I mean, not. Modern English.
I was listening.
Yes, please. Are you filling up the questionnaire, Tiziana?
Oh, I'm just listening to. Okay. Do you want me to tell
Yes,
Can I
please. Yes.
Can I just write a period on the chat, taking in mind what you have asked? Is it okay for you?
Tiziana, in the chat,
Haven't you got your mobile phone with you?
I have it, but I can't find it. Where is it?
On the WhatsApp chat.
Okay. I'm sorry. I lost this.
If you click on the WhatsApp chat, you can complete the questionnaire.
I'm so sorry.
I'm doing it with Paloma because she hasn't got her mobile with her at the moment.
Anyway, I saw, Maria Pia, that Elena already posted the link. So it's all
fantastic,
also in the
Elena.
link.
Thanks a
The
lot.
chat.
Fantastic. So any topics, anything but in modern English. That was the point. Yes, of course. But when you mean, when I thought about history, I thought something historical and historical.
Historical things.
Yes. We'll do modern English, of course. Yes. Any suggestion or request?
I will be prepared to take everything it's coming.
Thank you for the availability. Okay, submit.
A suggestion.
Okay, so let's wait for the other people to complete the questionnaire, and in the meantime we can go together to see the results. Hopefully. What's this? Actually, it's a Google form, not a document. Right, so that's it. Only 9 responses up to now.
Wait a second, please.
Okay, but of course, maybe somebody's still completing the questionnaire, so let's wait a couple of minutes. But for what I can see, for what we can all see, you should be able to see my screen, can't you? Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, what is the questionnaire? Where is
on the WhatsApp chat? I sent it on the WhatsApp chat.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
If you go on the WhatsApp chat, click on the link and you can fill in the questionnaire.
And there is also the link in the chat of here in Zoom. So if they don't have the mobile, it's also here in the chat in Zoom.
Yes. Okay, new answers are coming. But for what we can see up to now, most of you just needed to improve their English, especially communication skills. What do you mean by communication? Speaking and listening, because also reading, writing, and you can communicate in many ways.
I wrote this down, and I would like, as communication skills, speaking and interacting.
Right, perfect. Somebody is going to take an exam. 2 people are going to take an exam. Let's see what exam. C1, entry exam. Entry for what?
A concorso ordinario. Entry exam, I suppose it could be the name of a concorso estatal.
But a concorso to become a teacher of English?
It should be, yes, it should be.
Okay, right. Okay. And what about the other one? C1, do you mean to make the Cambridge or British Council or whatever?
No, I did not.
No, it's me. I replied the C1.
Yes.
So I don't know yet which one, because I need some explanation of which is the best for me, but I would like to take the certification.
Yes, actually, all right. I will tell you better, but they're more or less all the same. as for the level and as for the things you have to do, maybe Cambridge is a little bit more difficult than the other ones. But they're more or less same level. I will tell you about the exams. Okay, no problems. And the concorso, that's a good question. Who knows what they will expect you to do? Probably if you want to become a teacher of English, you will have to prepare a unità didattica in English. So I'll see what we can do for you. But most of you, as a support for my teaching, the person who said as a support for my teaching, he or she is teaching English already. So as a support, what do you mean? You need materials, or who said so?
I needed to share with somebody, with you, with Sarah in the past, with everybody, something that could be of help, just to have the chance to compare, okay, myself with others, because everything, according to me, is good for having I would say, something to be compared, you know, that is important for me, just to,
materials, like
also materials could be of help, because you know we as teacher need
what grade do you teach?
Secondary school students.
Secondary, which means
it means a secondary technical school.
Okay.
Not a liceo. I used to teach.
Okay, so what kind of technical school? Because there are probably specific vocabulary to be
used. Yes, it is information technology, and not only, but also telecommunications and electronics. So this is the kind of school I'm teaching. I have been teaching there for 16 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but it's not important for me, you know, the material. The importance is to cope with the way in which we can share the lessons, so just to have a comparison with somebody, you know, and find
You're
material.
Working online at the moment, aren't you?
Sorry? Yeah.
You are working online.
Yes, every day online, yes. 5-6 hours periods online every morning.
Yes. Okay, so you probably also need some suggestions on how to keep up a lesson online. Right. Okay. All right.
Yes,
okay.
That's true. Yes.
Let's go on. Anybody else? We are number 12 answers up to now, but the situation is the same as before. Right, let's go on. What are your expectations from this course? Improve my English and my teaching techniques, become fluent in speaking, improving my interaction, improve and refresh skills, generally skills, improve the language and meet people, practice English to pass the exam, improve my English speaking skills, improve the knowledge of grammar rules, to use them in a daily job as a EU project manager. Right, who wrote this? Can you specify a little, make me understand a little bit better?
I have to write a lot of emails and a lot of documents, Maria Pia. So sometimes I check and I realize that there are some rules.
Okay.
And specific grammar rules that I missed them. So I'm more used to speaking, but when it comes to write down the things, there are some, the grammar that I'm not working on it for a very long time. So
okay, right, okay, clear. Yes, thank you very much. To practice language, listening, trying to better to improve my vocabulary. Perfect. How much time do you plan to dedicate to this course? Oh, this is quite a diversification. The majority, about 3 hours, a fortnight, 15 minutes every day. So if I send you a small listening or a small exercise to do every day, will that be okay for you? Of course. Don't you worry in the list if you can't do the homework, let's call them like that. I'm going to send you. Don't you worry in the list. We are all adults, so we all work, have families, have a lot of things to think about. We know how it goes. So don't you feel you have to, don't you feel guilty because you had no time to do this or that? Don't you worry in the list. But if you tell me you want something to do, I will send you something to do every day, some little thing to do every day. If you can do it, it's okay. If you can't, it's okay all the same. But of course, if nobody wants it, it's useless for me to send you anything, you know. So that's what I wanted to know. So since the majority is okay with a small task to do every day, that's what I think I will do. We can always change. If going on we see it's not working for some reason, we can always change, no problems. A very small, only one person actually, 4 hours a week. 4 hours a week is more than 3 hours a fortnight. Wow. Good. Another person said 1 hour every day. Wow. Good. Lesson period, some random time between the lessons. Okay, random time is very vague, but it's okay. More time if necessary. So even more than 3 hours, okay. If necessary to get to the exam, who wrote this? To get ready to the concorso. Vabbè. And only the lesson period, only one person, lesser than 3 hours, 2 persons. Okay, for what I can see, apart from one person, most of you are happy to receive a little bit of exercise of some kind to do. And most of you are interested in speaking and listening. Okay, right. Which abilities would you like to improve? Listening, speaking, everybody, not everybody, but lots of people, 10 out of 12. Reading, writing, all the skills, 1. So even actually 11 out of 12 wanted to concentrate on speaking, and 9 out of 12 on listening. And then 6, 7 actually on writing. Not many people is interested. Actually, only 2 are interested in reading. Okay, right. Any topics of particular interest? Education, of course. For what I understood, all of you are teachers. We're all teachers, aren't we? None. None is a funny answer. Anything, I would say, or anyone. Anyway, education. I have an open mind and accept different topics. Thank you. General academic skills. Academic skills, you mean as a scholar or as a teacher? Who wrote academic skills? Okay, we will discover it afterwards. Anything, literature, poetry, newspaper articles, nothing in particular, have different interests. So literature, poetry, newspaper articles is probably one of the persons, one of the 2 persons, people who asked for the reading abilities. Nothing.
No, I did not, Maria Pia. I asked for the speaking and listening because probably they are the tasks that, I don't exercise so often with my students. okay, I do with them, but not with peers, you know. So I don't have so many possibilities to exercise them.
Ok. No, ok, io non posso farci niente. Right, thank you, yes. What do you teach, Laura?
I teach English, English in a liceo.
And that's why. I thought it could be
That's why.
that, yes.
And that's why, yeah.
Okay, nothing in particular, I have different interests, poetry, none and everything. None and everything, perfect. Okay, right, suggestions. Repetitions helps to understand. Yes, practice makes perfect. British people say practice makes perfect. I would like to face any general topic of interest. Explanation of the C1 exam, how it goes. I trust you completely. Thank you very much, Need. I feel very rewarded. Thank you for the smile. Read and comment Thomas Stearns Eliot. Wow. Okay, I would like to train myself on integrating with people. Right, okay, good. I will prepare a program for the next lessons on, you know, according to your answers. A program which can be, of course, changed if you don't agree on it or so on. But for today, I have not been prepared because I didn't know what to expect. But since most of you is interested in speaking and interacting, we can start from that. Now, on the C1 exam, one of the skills which they will test is speaking. And the speaking abilities are checked. Let me check, because just a second. I've got all the information somewhere. Somewhere. C1. Okay, C1 exam speaking. Let's see what's in this. Anyway, they usually give okay, this is a video. This is a video with all the explanation on how to pass the speaking test at Cambridge. Anyway, it's divided into, let me see. Come on. 4 parts, 4 different parts. First of all, what you will have to do is to introduce yourself. Okay, it's quite long, but okay. Part 1 involves a 2-minute conversation during which candidates take turns answering questions. The examiner will ask you to speak about everyday topics, and the questions will be quite simple. Okay, so what can I do? Okay, I can stop the streaming and okay, there are 2 possibilities. I have already been denounced for copyright infringement because during my lessons on streaming, I showed a video taken from YouTube. So poor Stefano, he had a lot of problems solving this denunciation. I don't want to repeat it. So I can see 2 possibilities. Possibility number 1, I send you the link we can watch it by ourselves, let's say the first 5 or 6 minutes, and then come back, or I can stop sharing for a while, which is probably better. I'll stop sharing for a while. Interrompi live stream. Right, I'll stop live streaming.